Here's a knocking indeed. If man were a porter at Hell's Gate, he should have an old turning of key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? I name of Beelzebub. Here's a farmer who hanged himself on the expectations of plenty. Come in time, have napkins and now about you. Here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there? In the other devil's name. Faith, here's an equivocator that could swear to both scales against either scale who committed treason enough for God's sake. Yet cannot equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Faith. Here's an English tailor. For stealing out of a French host, come in, tailor, or you can roast your goose. Knock, knock, never a quiet. What are you? For this place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter it no further. I had thought to let in some of all professions that go that primrose way of the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray you remember the porter.
Is thy master stirring, or knocking as a wicked? Here he comes.
Good morning, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy they?
Not yet.
He did command me to call him on timely fashion, but I have almost at the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in physics pain, this is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does, he did appoint so.
Night has been unruly where we lay, our chimneys blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard I the air, strange screams of death, and prophesizing with accents terrible of dire combustion and confused events, new hatched to the woeful time, the obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say, the life?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with the new Gorgon. Do not bid me speak, see, and then speak yourselves. Awake, awake! Ring the alarm bell. Murder and treason. Banquo and Donalbain. Malcolm, awake! Shake this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself. Up, up, and see the great doom's image. Banquo and Malcolm, as from your graves, rise up and walk like sprites to countenance this horror. Ring the bell.
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Oh, sweet lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Banquo! Banquo! Our royal master has been murdered!
Woe! Alas! What, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere.
Dear Duff, I prithee, contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instance there is nothing serious in morality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn. The merely is left this vault to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are and do not know the spring, the head, the fountain of your blood has stopped. The very source of it has stopped.
Your royal father has been murdered.
Oh, by whom? Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were embadged with blood. So were their daggers, which, unwiped, we found. Upon their pillows they stared and were distracted. No man's life is to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I repent of me my theory that I have killed her.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, furious, intemperate, loyal, and neutral in a moment? No man. Thy expedition, my violent love, has outrun the pauser. Reason. Here lie Duncan, his silver skin laced with golden blood. His gashed stabs look at like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, murderers steeped in colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known?
Help me, hence ho!
Look to the lady!
Why do we hold our tongues that most may claim our argument for ours?
What should be spoken here, where our fate, hidden auger hold, may rush and seize us? Let's away, our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of tomorrow.
Look to the lady!
Oh no!
And when we have our naked fertilities hid that suffer an exposure, let's meet and question this most bloody piece of work. To know it further, fears and scoffings shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undyed bulge pretense I fight of treasonous malice.
And so do I.
So long.
Let's briefly put on our manly readiness and meet the hall together.
Well contented.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which a false man does easy. All to England.
To Ireland, aye, our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers and men's smiles. The nearer in blood, the nearer bloody.
The murderer's shaft that shot hath not yet lighted, and the safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse, let us not be dainty to leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that murder which steals itself, when there's no mercy left.